Welcome to Tell Me About It on WUFT 89.1 and 90.1. I'm Sue Wagner here today with one of the performers at our annual WUFT's Fanfares and Fireworks. It's going to be on Friday, July 3rd at the UF Bandshell on Flavet Field. And the event would not be the same unless the community band and the Gainesville Pops, under the direction of Gary Langford, were there to finish out the event and perform during the fireworks. And this year, it's America 250.
Right.
And I think, Gary, you've got a great little patriotic program planned.
Absolutely, because usually the program in the past has included Jersey Boys, Miss Saigon, things like that. So this year it's all patriotic. And then, of course, we go into the marches for the fireworks. But yes, everything is patriotic. All the standard things, some new arrangements, but yeah, we're looking forward to this being 250th anniversary.
And one of the things you always do is a tribute to the armed forces, which is, I see veterans standing up in the audience, and just, it's very inspirational.
We do it for Veterans Day, we do it for Armed Forces Day, and we do it for Fanfare and Fireworks, and it's very special. Each of the services has their tune played, and we announce what the service is, and then they stand up. And yes, being a veteran myself, that's a very, very special time and a very special way to honor them, because it's my intention that we're going to do the Star-Spangled Banner first, and then we do the tribute to the veterans, because they are why we're here, and we'll go on from there. But that's the Armed Forces special, absolutely.
And in honor of the 250th, we have a color guard that is coming.
Yes, the Air Force Color Guard has granted them to be there, and they are going to present the colors, which will be before the Star-Spangled Banner. They will come out center stage, and then we'll announce to stand up, remove your hats, and playing of the national anthem. Absolutely.
And this is part of the Billy Mitchell drill team, which is part of the University of Florida.
Absolutely.
They helped us out a few years ago, and a lot of times no one is here during the summer. This
Right.
event happens when, because, it's nice and it's kind of cool in the summer. It's not hot.
What did you say?
I know everybody tends to leave during the summer, but luckily they were here, and they wanted to honor the 250th, and they knew part of your program was going to be patriotic, so I think
Absolutely.
that helped a lot. So the Gainesville Community Band has always been part of this event. And how many members do you currently have?
Okay. Now, this is probably TMI, but we opened it up to both bands and other people that might have played before but didn't play this year or something to join us. So it's a amalgamation of more than just the community band. So probably, let's say, between 50 and 70.
Oh, nice. That's a nice presentation.
Yes, it is.
So I know that you have the Gainesville Community Band, but what exactly is the Gainesville Pops?
Gainesville Pops is another band that I conduct that, how should I say it? The community band and the Pops play different kinds of music or different levels of music. And I think the Pops, back in the day, before I was a conductor, was an offshoot of the community band. So it's two different bands rehearsing at two different nights at two different schools, but some of the players are in both bands. And they're just great people that rehearse once a week and then perform basically 6 concerts a year. So they cover a lot of music.
Well, your sound is very robust. It's always great, especially everybody knows when the fireworks are going to start.
Yes.
You're still up there playing, and the lights are on the stage, and the lights go out, and then here come the fireworks, and I believe Stars and Stripes Forever starts being played.
Stars and Stripes is supposed to be when the finale of the fireworks starts. So I have my watch up there, or phone, and get the timing from the fireworks people and try and hit it right on the same time. Now, this is probably too much TMI, but last year it was the worst. When the lights go out, every bug
in town comes on the stage, right?
descends to the band because my score is white, and so it's like I couldn't tell the bugs from the notes. It was incredible. It was like whoosh. But other than that, yeah, it's fine.
That's great.
And I never see the fireworks.
Well, actually, you can. The very next night, we're going to have a special on WUFT TV at 7 o'clock. And it features highlights of the groups that are performing. It's a 1-hour special. And at the end, we are getting drone footage. There's a drone club here at the University of Florida, and they always get drone footage of the fireworks. So it's pretty cool. If not, I can send you the fireworks drone footage, too. So it's a great way. It's like 1 hour summary of the entire show. So that way, you'll actually be able to see your band, how they performed, and the fireworks, too, which are done by Skylighters of Florida. John Cassie has been the vendor for a very long time. They're at Hume Field. Now, the event's at Flavet Field, but Hume Field is right off Museum Road, and it's a very safe place to do it because there's just kind of woods there, and it's a swamp. So it's not going to be burning anything there. But it's always been great because you can always, when people start seeing the finale, they're cheering, and it's just, it's a great time. It's like kids and families and old folks, everybody is there having a good time.
And to celebrate America, which needs to be celebrated even more. And we feel very honored, or whatever you want to say, to be a part of the celebration, because where we are now, everything is split up. So, yes, to honor America and play the music that has been important to our country for the last 250 years is very special to us.
So you'll be starting right around 9 o'clock, and so everybody knows the fireworks are starting at 9:30 because that's when it's dark enough to start shooting them off. So you get 5-minute reprieve.
That's fantastic, because I thought it was like 9:45 in the past.
It's been like 9:40, but we determined that 9:30 was good enough to make it happen, and people are really excited by that point because people kind of flood the field at that time.
Yes, they do. And no rain this year.
Absolutely no rain. We've asked for, made a special request to Mother Nature to kind of hold it off at least until 11.
Exactly.
And it always seems to make it happen. It's like the event, this community really loves this event, and it just seems to all come together, primarily because of the Gainesville Community Band, and people love your performance.
Well, we are so glad to be able to do it. I mean, it is special. We do so many concerts a year, and we do a ton of music every year. And with the community band, I don't know how many years I've done that, or the Pops, but that's a ton of music. And being able to perform these particular patriotic selections it's special. It's very special.
That's great. Well, the band is very special. We're gonna be back with more information on the other groups that are performing during fanfares. But thank you for coming in, and we look forward to. God, it's only 2 weeks away.
Yes, you're most welcome.
2 weeks today from here, but we're gonna make sure that the word is out there, and we hope everyone will come out and begin their celebration of America 250 on July 3rd, beginning at 6 o'clock at the UF Bandshell at Flavet Field.
And what we tell the band is, rain or shine, we're there.
That's great. So are all the patrons, too. They always hold out because they want to see the fireworks and they want to hear the music.
Yes.
So great. So thanks, Gary. Thanks for coming in.
You're most welcome.
Welcome to Tell Me About It. Here today we have another member of Fanfares and Fireworks, WUFT's annual presentation. This is the 2026 250th anniversary edition, and we're celebrating America with having some fabulous performers, including the Savants, which have been on our stage before. Widely requested, people love it, they're dancing in the audience, and I have J.G. Sherman here and Justin McKenzie, and there's a 9-member group, but they're going to tell us a little bit more. They're going to play a longer set this time, probably about like 90 minutes or so, and it's going to be all of their songs. You could be rocking and rolling and everything else that you do. So tell us a little bit more about your performance this time. And, of course, we have the bird in the background, so that's a nice little musical element.
Sorry about that. I'm out in nature.
Hey,
but,
nature works. It's
That's
nice.
right.
going to be our fun 90-minute summer set. We love playing the fanfare and fireworks. I've lost count after 5 times doing it, but it's, we do get a chance to do Free Friday, so we're very grateful we get to, do something for the community, make them sing, make them dance a little bit.
And they definitely do. It's great every time. People always say, "Who was that band?" We need to find them. So we'll make sure we have plenty of identity on our website so people can look up your music. But what particularly do you do with the band? What is your role?
I'm the bass player, and I write some of the music. Justin also writes a good bit of the music. And my job is to sit in the back and lay the foundation down and let Justin do his thing and make people happy in the front. And it's just a real honor to be requested again. I love to hear that. That's what it's all about, is making people happy and having a good time. And hopefully we can bring, one of the coolest things about America, I think, is our artistic contribution to the world. And American soul and blues music is a big part of that, I think.
And of course, the brass, the horns, everything. That is just wonderful.
Oh,
yeah. It's kind of reminds me of New Orleans a little bit when I hear you guys play.
Absolutely. I'd say our sound is like, somewhere in between sort of like classic Stax Atlantic Southern soul and sort of like New Orleans funk, Dr. John and Alan Toussaint and that kind of thing.
Sounds great. Justin, are you doing any new pieces for the show?
I don't think we're doing anything new. We got a couple of songs that we've recently recorded that we haven't been playing for as long, and we're definitely going to play some of those songs. So unreleased tracks for sure will be done. And even if you've seen the Savants play a bunch of times, there could be some new songs that you haven't heard.
Never know.
Yeah, and when we say the Savants have been there before, they were formerly known as the Savants of Soul, and now they're just the Savants. You're going, oh, okay, I remember who they were.
That's right.
They're incredible.
Yeah, thank you. That's my bugaboo with the name. I was like, before we release this new album, I would love to just cut it back to the Savants, which is, I think, what we always decided to be. But originally we were the Savants, and then I don't remember why, but anyway, back to the Savants, which is what I always wanted us to be. Because we don't need to tell you that we have the soul. You'll see, it's fine.
Yeah, you will see.
You'll know.
Plus, always the follow-up question when I would tell people we were called the Savants of Soul would be, "Oh, what kind of music do you play?"
Right.
So it just seemed redundant.
It was no longer implied.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great. Well, this sounds like it's going to be a special performance, and I have to tell you, it won't be that hot on stage.
All right.
I know you all know it's going to be steamy hot, but that just adds to the performance. A little bit of sweat, and people get involved, and they really love it. It's really cool.
Absolutely, yeah. We will be we'll be looking great by the end of an hour and 30 minutes, I guarantee. But we'll be having a great time, so it's fine.
Neat. So are all of you from Gainesville, and did you go to school together, and you've decided, hey, let's have a band?
For the most part, I think our horn section, they are the ones not from Gainesville. Got Jeremy on trombone, he's from Miami. Jordan on saxophone, he's from the Stewart area. And Ray on baritone saxophone, he's from Melbourne. So we're all Florida people.
That's true. Yeah, that is funny. The whole the horn section is South Florida, and the rest of us are all local. Yeah.
And I know, Justin, you're the lead vocals, but JG, otherwise known as John Gray, has told me that Mandy Ferwanda is going to be back as well to sing with you.
Yes. Mandy has, ever since she, took a full-time role at her job, full-time, mother of 2 children,
oh, wow.
She's kind of taken a step back. But whenever she can play with us, it's always so great, obviously because it takes a little bit of load off of me, but she's so talented on both the trumpet and singing. I love when she plays with us. So
well,
she will be there. So
she'll be there. We'll be in extra force, full force plus.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. Well, maybe we should light the fireworks early when you're performing.
That's right. That'd be pretty cool. I'm just saying.
What do I got to pay to get that hat?
You won't see him as much, but you'll,
Yeah,
the
that
vibe
whole
will be
darkness thing
vibe will
gets
be
in the
there.
way. Yeah, you need to definitely do that. So that's cool. So you're coming to Fanfares and Fireworks, but do you have plans for other tours throughout the summer or other dates that are booked already?
Do we have other dates booked for the rest of the summer, Justin?
No, I don't believe we do. A couple of us will be doing the City of Gainesville show on the 1st, but not as the Savants. But we'll be scattered about in there on that show at Depot Park. Other than that, we're pretty open.
Yeah, we're sort of concentrating on finally finishing this new album, which we started recording last year. And so we're sort of in hunker down mode and just play big shows that we really mean a lot to us and that we want to play. And then hopefully we finish mixing this album, get the album out and released, and then do a larger tour with the new album is the plan.
How many songs are in your repertoire, would you say?
Oh,
I
my
mean, you've
God.
been together for quite a while now, haven't you?
Yeah, it's got to be like 40. I mean, repertoire, like originals got to be like 40 something probably, right?
We've got a good chunk of originals. I always, every time we have to fill a 3-hour set, I'm surprised at how many songs we have to leave off.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. I would say like 40 to 50, and then covers probably another 20 to 30 in rotation that, we know at any time or could pull back out if we really had to. So a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this event is on July 3rd. Some people always wonder, why isn't it on July 4th? It's because it's the kickoff to the Independence Day festivities. And this year, July 3rd is the federal holiday, so probably there'll be a lot of extra people out on Flavet Field. And the gates open at 5 p.m., but the show starts at 6, and you'll be on approximately 8 o'clock that evening.
Perfect.
So are you excited, guys?
Oh, we're super excited.
Very fun.
It's going to be great. It's going to be a blast.
Sounds good. Well, we've had you on several times before, and we might have to say you might become a tradition. I can tell you.
We're open to it. Let's go. It's going to be hard to beat the 250th anniversary of the country, though. So we better do it big. No pressure.
Yeah.
I know. We figured it was very important to do it this year because the university needs a celebration. WFT needs a celebration, and you guys kind of get the party started, as they say.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the goal, man. That's the goal.
Well, neat. Well, we're really happy to have you, and we look forward to your performance on Friday, July 3rd. You'll be on stage about 8 o'clock. The event is from 6 to 10 at the UF Bandshell on Flavet Field. If you want to Google that, it's 605 Woodlawn Drive, and just come and check us out. It is free, open to the public. There'll be food trucks. Bring a picnic basket, relax in the grass, and enjoy a fabulous fireworks show. So thank you guys. Justin, JG, thanks for coming.
Thank you, Sue.
Thanks for having us.
Super excited.
This is Sue Wagner on Tell Me About It, and right now I have one of the other groups that are going to be performing at WUFT's 2026 edition of Fanfares and Fireworks. It's the Jordan Mobley Jam Band, and Jordan is here with us to tell us a little bit more about this 5-person group and exactly what they're going to be performing at the event and kind of how they got started. So Jordan, thanks for taking the time.
Thank you for having me, Sue. Super happy to be here. So yeah, we have a 5-member band. I front the band, and the kind of music we play is jazz fusion. And the band is such a collective effort. I've said this in the past, but the band is such a collective effort, and everybody pitches in. We all have love for each other, and our main goal on stage and to practice is just to have fun. So we're all from Gainesville. There's Ryan Gambarino on saxophone. Our guitar player just moved probably 2 weeks ago, Wilson Stern, but we'll have Tati Saavedra on guitar. On bass is Tyler Lever, and keys is Jonathan Stewart. Everybody is super capable and equipped, and like I said, we just love to have a good time on stage, and that's what we're here to do, is to serve the people with good sound.
How did you get started in music? How did this come together? You say, hey, let's do a band, right?
Yeah, so I started playing music when I was pretty young. My dad plays piano actively, and he didn't want to hire a musician for our local church, so hence my introduction to music. But yeah, so that's kind of how we got going, and then from there I at least took some private lessons and got myself established with the local geniuses, if you will, through Santa Fe College. So I did some music classes at Santa Fe College. Before that, I guess I'm skipping around some. I was in the military, and I took some private instruction in the military, but a lot of the stuff is self-taught up until Santa Fe, but I've had a lot of super good mentors and help along the way to help me get where I'm at now.
Yeah, you mentioned, was it Ryan Gambarino, I believe? I guess he's been in the Sousa band as well.
Yeah, Sousa, from what I understand, is his child. But I met Ryan. He was probably the first member of the band, actually. We met at a local jazz jam hosted by John Mee. It's called Jazz on Main Street, and ever since we met each other that one time, we've been friends ever since.
Wow. So are any of the works that you're going to be performing, are any of them original, or are you just kind of doing covers?
No, most of the music is original. We have two surprise covers, I guess. I have to wait till next week to announce those.
Oh,
but,
come on.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you a hint for one. One of them would be America the Beautiful, felt right for the occasion. So we're going to do that one. And then we have 7 original songs, kind of split up between 5 songs on an EP and 2 singles. One of them hasn't been recorded, but we played it out live. So, but that's our lineup.
Wow, that sounds wonderful. We're going to have you be the lead-off band. You're going to start at 6 p.m. And Fanfares and Fireworks is on Friday, July 3rd, the UF Bandshell at Flavet Field. It's going to be a huge crowd that will be cheering you on. And thank you for helping us celebrate 250. It's a great birthday for us, and it's great for you to be part of it.
Yeah, super happy to be there. I really appreciate you guys. I'm looking forward to having a good time on stage.
Great. Well, we'll see you on Friday, July 3rd, 6 o'clock, lead-off band, and it'll be a great time. So thanks again for helping us out.
Most definitely. Yeah, thank you guys for having me so much.